What's up, Jaywalkers? We are going to be watching Season 3, Episode 14 of the originals. Very excited for this episode. It's going to be the continuation over from the Vampire Diaries Season 7, Episode 14. So Stefan, my man, Stefan, is going to be in this episode as he was with Klaus running from Reyna. And they're going to see a very special witch. So I just love scenes with Klaus and Stefan together. So seeing Stefan in this show, it's going to be pretty awesome. Last episode of the originals was a freaking good one. Of course, we have Aya and Aurora now working together, teaming up. Marcel went and got Jackson's heart. So, because they needed Haley's heart, we're not getting Haley's heart. He found an alternative. They were the same heart, whatever. So Jackson's heart has been brought into all of this because they needed that for their freaking plan here. I just wish Jackson could have stayed out of this. Sucks he had to get involved in some type of way, but Klaus and Elijah plan to kill them all, which I am holding them to and I'm looking forward to. So a lot of awesome stuff to come from the originals. The full reaction to this episode and all the ones I've watched for the originals are over on my Patreon page. Links to that will be in the description box of every video over here on YouTube. If you want to check out those uncut reactions and get them early, just feel free to hit that link and do so. But if we are on YouTube, please be sure to like, comment, and sub if you enjoy. With that being said, we're going to jump into it. Let's go.
Fortunately, Elijah is one of your targets and my sire. If you kill him, I die too.
But we're going to unlink, right? We're going to unlink.
Drowns endlessly at the bottom of the ocean. Killing Elijah is the only mercy I can offer him, Aya.
What if there was another way?
I just want that fucker to drown forever.
Be better friends.
When this is over, it can be anything we want. Do you?
Honestly, though, this friendship between them two, if it was taken to extreme lengths, would be scary.
Oh, I missed you.
I was kind of hoping I'd never have to see you again.
Though my body drowns, here I can read, play music, and see you.
If I have to burn the world to drain the oceans, I will find you.
That line was so over the top.
No one would have known Rebecca's whereabouts if Aurora had taken my life.
Rebecca was fallen by family. That leaves friend and foe. You and Klaus have a lot of foes.
Just one or two.
Thankfully, not many friends.
One or two? I don't know about that.
Stefan Salvatore, an old friend. One of my trips.
My man is here.
You're an old friend, are you?
Well, that kind of depends on your definition.
Stefan's not getting involved in this prophecy shit.
I'll be careful.
I get that. And I am game. But we are on a tightrope with the Michelson.
Just full disclosure. I dated your sister once.
Let's get back to your wound.
So, Stefan, you want to date
A
another?
mystical
No,
vampire huntress.
Hold on.
Oh, I can't cure the wound, but this paste will mask its signal. Rain and crews won't know how to find you.
Problem. But if you are so determined to find foe amongst friends, then look no further than Marcel. After all, did he not steal Jackson's heart and made many glorious enemies over the years, brother? But if they sever their link to us, then they will all come for our heads.
Not without the White Oak.
Aurora has the last of it.
Then she dies first.
Told me you wanted to use her head as a footstool. Why wait?
So that kill them all thing we were talking about? Let's get started on that early.
Lucian.
Oh.
I am getting so tired of having that vile weapon pointed at me.
Get Klaus out of here.
Shoot me and you die.
True. For now.
For now. Shit.
Oh, Nick.
Aurora's creepy laugh, the last thing we wanted to hear.
It's representational magic. Something in the room represents each one of us.
Perfect. We find what represents us. We break free.
We are going to sever the link which binds your lives to ours.
Are we now?
Bodies remain helpless, and your minds remain here. Aya will use my white oak to fulfill the prophecy.
So, you see,
Well, shit.
how shall we pass the time?
Not dying. Oh, how about a nice game of Monopoly? That'll set the mood for everything. Like Elijah said, they face many incredible threats. Many, and they will continue to face these threats. Continue. Not dying. It just won't happen.
To that which represents me in here.
Oh, you mean the swords? Hardly, darling.
Free, I'm going to cut you in half.
How's Cammy?
Now that might not be an empty threat. I trust Klaus's threats more than anyone's.
Who says we can't hurt each other in here?
Ooh. Oh.
And into this. Prison of your own making.
Shackled to your miserable existence from the moment I sired you.
Almost grateful for those 100-odd years I spent compelled being you. You betray, I prove loyal. Where you abandon, I remain. I ride alongside you.
Damn, he's really coming for blood.
That handed my dead husband's heart to the people that helped murder him.
I bought your life with that heart. But hey, you know what? You called me here. So if you have another plan, please let's hear
Jackson
it.
saving Haley once
We
again.
storm the cover.
Let Davina desire both brothers, then test the spell's success by firing a white oak bullet into Klaus's heart. Live, Marcel. Well, she's won. If not, at least she's eliminated the rival sire. Davina fails, as she likely will. The two of us will die as well.
Actually, make that the three of us.
Stefan's here to help. God, I love it.
Seeing how hard you work to save the few who still care about you. It's Elijah, Cammy. Oh, it's a pretty short list.
Mention her name again, and you'll regret it.
Their chains fall. They'll clamor for a piece of white oak to shove into your heart. You don't actually think they fight for you because they love you, do you?
Come on.
You're their eternal burden.
Tristan and Aurora are seriously coming for blood. What the hell?
Vampires we're facing are what, 7 times your age? Is this really the best help we can get?
Don't ever diss Stefan like that again.
Freya figured out a way to get the boys out of the Chambra. She just needs a strong enough power source.
I'll channel Lucian. The older the vampire, the better the battery.
We're gonna buy her some time.
Tackle the strings. You must be joking.
Shut up and go with the plan, Lucian.
Well, there could be another way. All you have to do is get us to the front door.
Oh, come,
Kid.
Yeah.
Stefan used to
She
see
is. Maybe I just don't want her to grow up without a father.
Guess that depends on the father. If it weren't for my brother, I probably wouldn't have survived the guy.
So he stood up for you, and now you're risking your life for him?
Yeah, something like that.
Never understood the brotherly bond until I met Klaus and Elisha.
They're
They're
always there.
vicious when it comes to protecting each other.
Always there for each other.
And the ones they care about.
Same shit for Damon and Stefan.
Ah, Caroline. Klaus had a thing for her. She's also in Klaus's sire line.
I love
Is she the
this.
reason why you're here?
I think with a stranger going into a fight we may not win. I guess we both have our reasons.
Such a good scene. I would have to smack that thing upside Tristan's head. He kept playing that. The mood is not there, Tristan.
The name of always and forever, a ridiculous concept that ensures both of you spend your immortality.
How ridiculous. Back off.
Tell me something, Aurora. Have you
Met your brother Tristan?
between deception and
No.
rampant abuse, isolates and abandons you. Of course, he's painfully aware of something that we've known all along.
Here we go, Elijah.
You are a deranged and ridiculous child who cannot be left unsupervised. Do you know I leave him?
We're all striking nerves here.
I'm really glad you're here, Marcel. Stay close by when it happens.
Did you know?
No way.
She's going to kill them.
I didn't know. But does that really change anything?
If it fails, and Aya puts Aurora's bullet into Klaus's heart, I die.
You don't think I can do it?
It's too risky.
Get it. Klaus saved you like you saved me. You think you owe him, but you don't. Years ago, you asked me to find a way to break the Sire Link because you wanted to kill Klaus. Word to you that I would find a way to do it, and now I have.
Bringing up old shit.
You trusted me then.
Oh.
You deserve to be free of Klaus. We all do. No doubts, no hesitation, I can do it.
He's very confident.
We know each other, but my life is sort of in your hands, so let's make this count.
Then your life is in good hands.
Once the pool's fully charged with the Michelson blood, I can break the Sire-Link.
The vein ropes, penetrating spells? Throw in a Pinot in a cheap motel and you've got the beginnings of a romance.
Oh, you'd have to survive this first. Prison and shatter it from the inside. And it's going to take most of my power and
that sounds
probably
awesome.
all of yours.
Let's get to it.
Be bound to the edge of my seat until your return.
A little flirty.
What represents you in here?
Oh. Oh shit. Oh. Oh.
We may have an issue.
Good.
Show me what represents you so I can break you out.
The kings. The knights.
Men to the front gate to check them.
Freya to the fucking rescue.
Marcel!
I'm sorry, Dee. We need to get him out of that water now.
No!
Oh, Davina, come on. Yes, this shit isn't working anymore. Oh, I love that jump he did. I love it. I love it. Okay, Davina, we need to chill. Like, we really need to chill. Hold on.
Your time.
No.
Believe my sire line is broken. I can't let you hurt my family.
All of us were willing to die for you, and how did you repay it? Betrayal.
I failed you. This I will never forgive myself.
End this. End it! Elijah.
That's more mercy than Jackson ever got.
Had to be done. And I'm glad it was Haley to do it. I'm glad Elijah did not have to do that. I don't think he could.
I can't lose you again, Tristan. I won't lose you again.
Sorry.
What are you doing?
You made me realize today what a monster I've been.
This is fucked. Getting trapped in the
Just
wall.
leave me here. Don't just kill me.
Oh my
Please,
goodness.
Nick, just kill me.
Oh, I think not. While the fish eat him, the worms eat you.
This is
Just now,
twisted.
it was
Tristan
I
drowning.
took everything from
Aurora
you.
in a freaking wall.
To do one thing for me. To believe in me. To choose my side.
I am always on your side, all right? I always have your back. But sometimes the things that you want, they aren't worth the price you have to pay to get them.
Enjoy your freedom.
Optimistic in thinking we'll never see each other again? Well, that depends.
I
Are
hope.
you going to do the right thing? By whom? I assume you don't mean my brother. By her. I love her. I know that you did once too. I promise I will only do right by her.
Seven's a man of his word. I love these two men with all my heart.
There's someone else you should be thanking about Haley. For some reason, she
Boom.
cares about you. Take your own advice. Do right by her.
Come on, this is just a beautiful moment.
Take care of yourself.
Klaus, you're looking a bit rough. Looking very rough.
Where did the energy go?
There we go. We got Cole back. Hell to the yes.
I never doubted you for a second, Davina Claire.
He's back finally. Yes. There we have it, guys. Season 3, episode 14 of the originals. As we see at the end there, Davina has resurrected Cole, which I'm so excited about. It took a while. We went through a bunch of struggles and a bunch of not believing that we could do this and it not seeming likely, but for Davina to actually go through with this and bring Cole back from the dead, it's a beautiful moment. I love seeing him back. I know this show is gonna get the show is gonna get even better with him back now, because Cole does bring a lot to the show. So seeing him is good. This episode was intense as shit, especially with everything going on with Elijah and Klaus, and them kind of being stuck with Tristan and Aurora. I think all those scenes with them four just torturing each other and just saying awful things to each other in that scene, or in those scenes where we do see them four together, made for some really good moments. And of course they did say very awful things to each other. And the end result for Tristan and Aurora, Tristan goes back to drowning, Aurora being trapped in a brick wall. Klaus, it's so brutal the way they're both suffering at the hands of Klaus. It's why you never test him, you never go against him. But Davina doing the spell, trying to unlink the sire link they have, it didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned at all for Elijah, but for Klaus, for them to be kind of unlinked there, and for Klaus to just go through it, it was a lot. And then having Stefan in this episode as well gave this episode a little bit of an extra kick. Stefan, he always makes everything better, so I loved seeing him here. And then the moment he had with Haley in the trunk was probably my favorite scene of the episode. I just love that conversation they had. Haley showing him the baby. Stefan showing her the freaking Caroline wallpaper, and how they need to, stay alive, and how their lives are in each other's hands, and just everything they said to each other there was perfect. And like I said, made for my favorite scene of the episode. Elijah being put on the spot to kind of put Aya down, and of course he struggled with it, all the history they had there. It seemed like he wasn't going to do it. Haley came up from behind and just ended her shit, which was lovely to see. I of course would rather have seen Haley do that than Elijah, so I'm glad we did get to see that, especially with Jackson's heart coming into the mix. She kind of had a big role in that, so fucking Aya is gone. We won't have to deal with her anymore. We probably won't have to deal with Aurora anymore with her being trapped. Tristan, they're gone. We're moving on to a new chapter here. So we'll see how it goes, guys. This episode was great. Seeing Stefan, of course, once again in the originals was really cool. And just a very intense episode. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. Thank you all for watching. I'm out.